brick panel wall.
With
And
these bricks.
Textured brick that we bought at Home Depot.
yeah, we're gonna show you how to make it look flawless.
We're trying to, yeah, we've seen the videos on YouTube and some are good and some less so. So we think we can do it better. So if you have a few minutes, watch this video and hopefully it helps. Okay, I'm going to take you through 5 steps in starting this process. The first step is preparation, removing the trim panels and cleaning off all the dirt and debris from the walls. Step 2, marrying up and matching the panels. This is critically important so that it has a seamless look. So I laid the panels out across the wall, and you can see right here that I've got it pretty close to matching so that this brick marries up to this brick and it creates the look of a full brick piece. Now we're moving to the part where we're going to glue the paneling on. The key is to stay about 1.5 inches away from the outer edge and then to follow 6 to 8 inches of striping on the inside. Let me demonstrate. Once you have the paneling set, it's important to hammer all corners and surfaces with a rubber mallet, and then add, my recommendation would be a fastener to either a stud or in our case a plaster wall, just an anchor that you can pull out later. The goal is just to tack the panel tight up against the wall. Okay, now we're moving to the finishing stage where we're going to fill in the seams using this gray all-purpose joint compound. Screwdriver, putty knife, rubber gloves, rags, and pliers to pull the anchor out. Okay, we just about finished filling in the seam. And the trick has definitely been to try to use the putty knife and lay it on thick so that you can set it proud of the crack, so that once we sand it down, you won't see the crack. Reaching the finishing stages right now, where we're using drywall compound to seal the seam where the 2 panels meet. And then you can see sanding it down so that it looks like one solid brick.
We're blending the seams and covering all the holes where the boards were nailed. And the best way to do it is getting the color match, which we got ours done at Home Depot. And all you have to do is take a sponge, any regular sponge, make sure it has lots of holes, and blend the colors. And layers is key because this right here was a seam and you can't even tell. So the more layers, the more colors you mix to look like how the board has it, the easier it is to cover every seam. So we'll do this one right here real quick and start with the red brick color. Just start by dabbing, kind of like a beauty blender, but on the brick. And what's good about these is the grout and the bricks have the same color gray, so if you're dabbing and you get it on one or the other, it's not gonna make a big difference. Okay, so we finished the project, and obviously the seams are all covered. And if you take a look behind me, you can't even tell where any of the seams. There's a seam right here, another seam right here, and it just blends flawlessly. So we have the entire room reveal for you. We will show you the before pictures and then the after pictures of the entire project.